Okay. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. Sorry for the late start. I was just trying to help somebody out with their audio, but I might have to help her after class. So, the sequence that I have for you today is a, a sequence that focuses on the colon, the spine, and organs. So a lot of the arm exercises and exercises in the torso that we're going to do are specifically for your back, your internal organs, and the colon. Um, Somebody's here. Let me admit them. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started by tuning in. So just take your back slightly away from the back of the chair and bring your knees to align with your ankles. Sitting up nice and tall, tuck your chin. And begin to rub your palms together vigorously. Taking a couple of deep breaths. Okay, good. And now drop your hands down to your lap and close your eyes. And begin to take some long, deep breaths. Inhaling fully. Pausing briefly at the top of the breath. And then exhaling completely. Just settling in here. Relaxing those shoulders. Checking in with yourself. Observing where your mind is today. And checking in as well to your physical body. Breathing into any places that feel a little tight or tender today. Just sending a little extra love to those spaces. And if you'd like to set an intention for yourself for class today, just take a moment to do that. Or if there's somebody on your heart that you would like to dedicate the fruits of this practice to, take a moment to see that person in your mind's eye. And as we move and breathe throughout class today, I just ask you to honor your body, make any modifications that are required for you. Make sure that when you're doing the poses and the movements that nothing is hurting. So it might be a little uncomfortable at times, but it shouldn't hurt. And so make the modifications necessary for you. And gently open your eyes now. Good, and we'll begin class today just by warming up with our sun salutations. But before we do that, just turn your palms so that they're facing down on your lap, and let's just do a couple of neck stretches first. So Inhale and then exhale, lower your left ear down towards the left shoulder. Getting a nice stretch down the right side of your neck. And then tilt your head to the opposite side. And bring your head up to center. Relax those shoulders again. Inhale deeply. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest. And then from here, move your head from side to side, just stretching out the back of your neck. My neck is a little stiff today, so kind of feel like I need to do this before we do any larger movements. And inhale your head up to center and gently take the head back, opening up the throat, and gently move your head from side to side. Good. Inhale your head back up to center. Okay, good. And so we're going to do our sun salutations now. You're welcome to remain seated, or if you like standing, come on and stand up right in front of your chair. All right, and just make sure your body's in alignment. So knees stacked over the ankles, your belly is engaged. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, stretching up. Exhale, come folding forward, keeping a bend in your knees. Inhale, come halfway up, bring your hands to your shins with a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stretch the arms up again. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Good, again, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, release, folding forward. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Good, 3 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold, keep a bend in those knees. Inhale, come up halfway with a flat back. Exhale, folding. Inhale, stretching up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Good, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, folding. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Good, 1 more. Inhale deeply, reaching up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up with a flat back. Exhale, folding, and staying here for an extra breath if it feels okay. And then inhale, stretch all the way up, reaching up high, opening up the body. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Good, take a deep breath. And exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Good. And come on back down to seated. Great. So from here, we're gonna just kind of wake up the whole head and face a little bit. Bring your fingertips to tap right under your eyes at the tops of your cheeks, just gently tapping. And then doing that same tapping motion, come down to your collarbone, your chest plate. Bring your fingertips to your temples and just gently massage your temples in little circles. Give your cheeks a gentle squeeze. Your chin. And now gently massage your jaw. And then move your jaw up and down and around, kind of like you're chewing gum. Good. Give your earlobes a tug. And gently pinch along both ears. And lower your hands back down to your lap. And from here, with the eyes closed and the shoulders relaxed, take your eyes from left to right under your eyelids, just moving them from side to side. And now same thing with the eyes still closed, take them up towards the ceiling and down towards the floor. Moving the eyes up and down behind the eyelids. And now take the eyes in circles in one direction, still closed. And the opposite direction. Good. Rub the palms together vigorously, creating some warmth in your hands. And then take the heels of your palms and gently place them right over the eyelids, and just allow the rest of your hands to kind of cup your forehead. And feel your eyes relax beneath the gentle pressure of your hands. Inhale. And exhale, gently release your hands down to your lap. And then slowly, as you feel ready and as your eyes kind of readjust to the light, you can slowly open them back up. Good. Okay. So now we're going to kind of move down towards the shoulders and the neck. Take your hands into fist, bringing your thumbs into your palms and allowing your other fingers to sort of cup around your thumb. And then making big backward strokes with your arms. Just take them around in a big circle like you're doing a backstroke. And breathe deeply as you move here. Just feeling all the muscles in the fronts of your shoulders beginning to sort of loosen and warm up. And now take your arms the opposite direction, coming forward now. One more time around this way. And then release your arms and just shake them out a little bit. Bring your hands back to your lap, relax those shoulders down again. And then from here, inhale as you turn your head to the left, and exhale as you turn your head to the right. Again, just kind of gently beginning to warm up the neck and upper body. Bring your head back to center. And then imagining like you're drawing a circle in front of you with your nose, just take your head around in one direction. A couple of times. And then take it the opposite direction. Okay, good. Roll the shoulders back. And now from here, inhale the arms up overhead with the palms touching, and your shoulders are squeezing in by your ears. This is going to be our inhale. And then exhale, bring the bottoms of your hands to touch the top of your head. So we're going to be inhaling and exhaling. We'll be here for 1 minute. Not going particularly fast or slow, just going at a speed that feels good to you. If you want to go faster or slower than me, again, just modify all of this to your comfort level. Keep going, we've got about 20 more seconds or so. And even if it gets a little bit tough, just try to push through it. But remembering not to do anything that hurts. And inhale, stretch the arms up. Suspend the breath. And exhale, slowly release the arms down to your side. Good, roll the shoulders back. Just feeling all the sensations from that movement. Inhale, take your arms out to the side. Exhale, cross your right elbow over the left and bring your hands back to back, or the fingertips to point up. If you're able to turn your hands so that your palms are facing each other, you can do that as well. Take a few deep breaths here into your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, and drop your hands, but keep the arms crossed. Give yourself a big hug here. And then gently tilt from side to side, inviting the spine to begin to open. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, take the arms out to the side once again. Exhale, cross your left elbow over the right this time. Bring your fingertips to point up towards the ceiling. And take a few deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, release the forearms to come down right in front of your navel, holding on to opposite elbows. And then again here, just tilt from side to side, kind of opening up the lower part of your back now. And inhale, come back up to center. Release your arms, shake them out a little bit. Good. And then from here, inhale the arms out to the side once again with the palms facing up. This is going to be our inhale position, or maybe our exhale. Let's see. I think we'll exhale this and we'll inhale, bring the palms to touch overhead. So inhale here. Exhale, lower the arms out to the side. We'll be here for 1 minute. Again, going at a pace that feels good to you. Inhale, stretch the arms up, palms touching, suspend the breath. And exhale, release your arms down, bring your palms to your lap, relax your shoulders, close your eyes and take a breath. Feel your pulse, feel your energy. Good, and we've got a couple more that are similar, but I'm gonna give you a little rest in between each one, okay? So the next thing that we're gonna do is take the arms out to the side once again, this time palms facing down, and then just moving the arms up and down slightly, like a little bird flapping its wings. Your elbows are straight, okay? Your chin is parallel to the floor, and the whole body is engaged, your core. And we'll be here for about 45 more seconds. So just close your eyes, take some long, deep breaths while you move. Feeling the strength of your shoulders. And if you feel like you need to just take a break, just take a break, but try not to. We have about 15 seconds left, so you've got this. Inhale deeply, bring the arms to stillness. Suspend the breath. Exhale. Release the arms down, bring your hands to your lap once again. Relax the shoulders, close your eyes, and take a few breaths, observing the effects. Good. And now take the arms out in front of you, palms facing down. We're going to do that same movement, but out in front of you this time. Okay, so just a little flap up and down, elbows are straight, core is engaged, chin parallel to the floor. And again, you've got about 45 seconds. Go at your own pace, make sure that you're breathing The breath will help sustain you in these more challenging exercises. Thirty more seconds. You want to match your breath with the movement, that might be helpful. Inhale, bring the arms to stillness. Suspend the breath. And exhale. Release. Roll the shoulders back. Bring your hands to your lap. Take a deep, conscious breath. Great. And then from here, just roll the wrists around in circles in one direction. And then the opposite direction. Open up your hands really wide, stretching the fingers. And then bring your hands into tight fists. Open, close, open, close. Good. And stretch the fingers of your left hand out with the right. And do the same thing to your right hand, just stretch the fingers. Good, and then give your left hand a little squeeze, a gentle massage with your right hand, coming all the way down to the fingertips. Releasing any tension you might be holding on to in your hands. And do the same thing with your right hand as well. Okay, good. All right, working our way down the spine now. Take your feet a little bit wider out in front of you. And here we're going to bring our hands to our hips. Inhale, center. And then exhale, lower your head down towards your left knee. You might not be able to go all the way, but just go as far as feels comfortable for you. So that's our exhale. Inhale, come up again to center. And then exhale, lower towards the right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Okay, so just keep going, doing this movement at a comfortable pace for you. We're gonna go for about a minute. Make sure you're breathing, feeling your lower back begin to stretch out and release. One more to each side. And then inhale, come on up to center. Suspend the breath. And exhale. Release that. Good. Bring your feet back into about hip width distance. Great. And then from here, bring your hands to cup your kneecaps. And I really want you to isolate this spinal flex in your lower back. So your head remains still, chin parallel to the floor. And inhale as you arch the back, and then exhale as you round the spine. But again, kind of keep that movement isolated in the lower spine. We'll be here for about a minute as well, so just settle in. Increasing circulation to all your internal organs, breathing space between the vertebra, the spine. About 20 more seconds. If your back's feeling pretty good and you want to go a little faster, you can do that. Good. And then inhale, come on up to center, take a breath. And we're going to continue with the spinal flexes just for one more minute, but this time focusing on the upper back. So kind of isolating that movement there. And the way that you can do that is by involving your arms a little bit more. So inhaling as you sort of pull the fronts of your shoulders back, and then exhale, really rounding in the upper back and bringing your shoulders forward. So inhaling and exhaling. Your head doesn't really have to move very much. So all the movement's coming from the upper back and shoulders. And we'll go for about 45 more seconds here. Syncing movement with breath. Last time. Inhale, come up to center, suspend the breath, and then exhale, release everything down, take a moment to feel your body. Good, and then take your feet out a little wider once again. And from here, bring your fingertips to hold the tops of your shoulders. And we'll just move in a spinal twist for a little while, inhaling as you twist to the left and exhaling as you come right. Inhale and exhale. Just about 30 seconds here. One more turn to each side. Inhale, come to center. Suspend the breath. And exhale. Release that down. Good. Keep your legs where they are. And we'll do a couple of deep side stretches here. So bringing your left forearm to the top of your left leg with your shoulder aligned with the elbow. The palm can be facing up or down. I like it to face up. Inhale your right arm up. And depending on what's comfortable for your neck, you can be gazing towards the ceiling or down towards the floor. Take a deep breath here. And then exhale, lean to the left. Breathing space between the ribs on your right side body. Inhale, reach. And exhale, gently float back up to center. And then align yourself on the opposite side, bringing your right forearm to the right upper leg, shoulder aligned with your elbow. Inhale the left arm up. Gaze towards the ceiling or down towards the floor. Inhale. And then exhale, leaning to the right this time, breathing space between the ribs of your left side body. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly, slowly float back up to center. Good. Tiptoe your feet back in to about hip width distance and just shift in your chair if you need to. And then from here, holding on to the sides of your chair for support, you might need to scooch back a little bit too. Take your feet off of the ground, but keep them flexed. And inhale as you take your feet out in front of you. And then exhale, bring the feet back, trying not to touch the floor. If this is too difficult or uncomfortable, you can also just do one leg at a time. Let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Release the feet down. Step them out a little bit. Shift in your seat. And close your eyes and take a breath. Again, just checking in. Coming back to the intention that you set at the beginning of class. Good. And then let's stand up. I kind of liked last week we did standing postures before our seated leg stretches, and to me that felt a little bit better. So I'm gonna try the same thing this week. So from here, I want you to have your feet about hip width distance apart. Your belly muscles are engaged, shoulders rolled back. And then like you're coming to sit down in your chair, but you're not actually going to sit. Your knees should not go beyond the tips of your toes. So if you're looking straight down, your knees shouldn't go beyond where your toes are. So that will kind of give you a gauge for how bent your legs should be here. So you have a deep bend in the legs, and then inhale, reach the arms up. The shoulders squeeze in towards the ears. We call this chair pose. And take a few deep breaths here. And now inhale, reach up, straighten the legs. Exhale, come down again. Inhale to stand. Exhale to chair pose. Inhale, stand. Exhale, come down. Inhale, 2 more. Exhale. Last one, inhale to stand. Exhale, come down. Take an extra breath here. And then come up to stand, stretching up. Come up onto your tiptoes. And then exhale, release everything down. Good. Roll those shoulders back. And then come behind your chair. Okay, so real simple, this next one. And for all these standing postures, as you probably know, just choose your own level of balance. So if you want to hold on with both hands, do that. Maybe you take one hand off or just use a couple of fingers or no hands at all and bring your hands to your hips or down to your side. So inhale as you come up onto your tiptoes, and then exhale, roll that onto your heels, lifting the toes. Inhale and exhale, up and down. Inhale, come up onto the toes and stay there. Take a breath. And exhale. Release that. Step the feet out a little bit. Good. And now planting the left foot firmly in the ground, keeping a bend in your knee. Flex the right foot and take your right leg out to the side and bring it back to meet your left foot. We'll do 10 on each side. Two more. 9, 10. Good. Shake that out. And then the opposite side, planting the right foot this time, keeping a bend in that knee. Take the left foot out and bring it back. Last one. 10. Release that, step it out. Good, and now take your feet a little wider than the chair. And we'll do a couple of squats. So again, holding onto the chair, bring your hands to your hips, whatever, maybe even bring your arms up if that feels good to you. Standing is our inhale, and then exhale, we squat down. Inhale, exhale. That's 10, but let's do 5 more of these, get our heart pumping a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, and then come on up. Great, tiptoe your feet back in to about hip width distance. Take a moment, take a breath. Feel your heart rate up a little bit from using those big muscles in your legs. And then come on so that your chair is on your left side. And bring your left toes to point towards the chair. They're kind of under the bottom side part of the chair there. And take your right foot back behind you, lining up the heel of your left foot to the arch of your right foot. And sink in, I have to scooch this way a little bit. Sink into your left knee. Again, make sure that the knee doesn't go past the tips of the toes. And you can remain holding onto the chair with your left hand. Inhale your right arm or both arms up overhead, stretching up. We call this warrior one. Inhale, reach up. And now exhale, turn your torso towards the front of the room and lower your arms. I'm too long for this space. Good. So your torso is turned towards the front now. The legs are in the same position and your arms are out. You're looking towards the middle finger of the front hand. Take a few breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Lower your left hand to the chair, straighten that leg, and then step to bring your feet back together. And then we'll go to the opposite side. Okay, so just setting yourself up, right foot under the chair, left foot behind you, lining up heel to arch, sinking into that right knee at a level that's comfortable. And then also choosing your level of balance here. If you want to inhale, take both arms up overhead or just one arm and take a few breaths. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, turn the torso towards the front, lower the arms to shoulder height, and take the gaze out over the middle finger of your front hand. Inhale. Exhale, lower the arms and step the feet back together. Good. And if there's any final standing postures that you want to do before you have a seat, please feel free. And when you do come down to sit, we're going to just do seated pigeon before we get into our final meditation and rest. So with the right foot flex, inhale your right ankle bone up to the top of your right knee. If this isn't possible, you can just cross the right foot over the left in front of you. Inhale here deeply. And then leading with your chin, come folding over that right lower leg. And if it feels good to move gently from side to side to kind of get into that right hip a little bit more, you can do that, certainly. And then inhale, slowly roll up and switch sides. Bringing your right foot to the floor, flexing the left foot, bringing that left ankle bone to the top of your right knee. Inhale, sit up tall. And exhale, fold over that left lower leg. Opening up the left hip, making any little movements that feel good to your body. Good, and then inhale, come on up. Release that leg. Shift a little from side to side in your chair. And then bring your back to the back of your chair for support. Bring your palms to rest in your lap and close your eyes. Settling in to our last few moments of class here together. Resting, breathing, allowing all the good work you did to integrate into every cell of your body. Observing the effects of your practice. And now bring your hands to heart center and rub the palms together vigorously. And then bring the hands to stillness, pushing your thumbs in right at your breastbone, bowing your head towards your heart. Take a few more long, deep breaths right here. And as we go about the rest of this day and the rest of our week, may we continually be guided by the presence of grace, our own higher self, our truth. May our actions be in service to the whole, and may we uplift and elevate all those we come in contact with. Thank you for being here with me today in this online space, for taking time out of your week to practice, to do something good, not only for yourself, but for the whole. So have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.